Hey everybody, welcome to Hot Rods and Horsepower. And today we have a Buick Wildcat featured for today's red table specific talk. Okay, we're gonna make it green. We'll make it whatever color we want. I'm playing around with this camera. We're gonna do a new thing. Please like, share, and subscribe as we move forward into building up this community that loves the hot rods and horsepower. So this is a Buick Wildcat, and we're gonna go over all of the specific years in the history of the Buick Wildcat. So Buick's first attempt at a high performance never shrugged off its luxury image. Okay, check this out. Listen to this. Buick was not a company with a reputation for a high-performance machinery, but that all started to change in 1962 when the Wildcat hit the scene. Part of the Invictive line, the Wildcat Sport Coupe, as it was officially called, benefited from a beefed up chassis and suspension and more drag strip orientated transmission ratios to make the most of the 401 cubic inch V8 engines of 325 base horsepower. Woo! It also came loaded with luxury, which helped to pump its weight up to a hefty 4,150 pounds. During its 8-year lifespan, the Wildcat was bestowed with more and more power. The original two-door hardtop body style was also bolstered by a 4-door hardtop, a 2-door convertible, and finally a conventional 4-door sedan. Despite Buick's view of the Wildcat as a sports car, the public thought different, and it was the staid-looking sedan that saw the greatest sales success, I'm going to put this word in, ever. Okay, we're reading on to the second page as we go. All right, so this is just basically a brief history of the Wildcat. In 1964, two new optional 425 cubic inch V8 were made available with 340 and 360 horsepower, which helped to offset the increased 4,500 pound curb weight. The turning point in the terms of style was 1965, which saw the Wildcat sharing its sheet metal with a Buick stablemate, the LeSabre, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and losing some of its individuality in the process. Boy. The introduction of the Wildcat Custom with more luxurious interior trimming arrived in 1966, along with a optional high-performance package. Only 21 owners are known to have signed up for this high-performance 425 cubic inch V8, which was good for 380 horsepower. Wow. And 465 of torque, that thanks to a pair of 4-barrel carburetors and a dual exhaust, making the gas flow freely. A more efficient doomed combustible chamber in the all-new standard 430 cubic inch engine of 1967 power to 360 base horsepower. But by 1969, which was a very good year, the styling was so similar to the LeSabre that the two were virtually identical. Only the grille and the body moldings and the steering wheel differentiated between the two. Of the Wildcat's lack of identity led to a drop in sales. Let me just put this book right here. Okay. The end came in 1970, but the Wildcats went out with a howl. Ow! Not only a whimper. The run-out model featured Buick's all new 455 V8 producing 370 horsepower and 510 pounds of torque. So what was arguably Buick's first performance car ended its days with the most powerful standard engine it had ever made. The flirtation with muscle cars, with muscle cars was a short one, and Buicks reverted to what its buyers loved best: luxury. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this read of the Wildcat. We're going to go into some of the years that the Wildcat was produced. This is what you call, whoa, now I got to hold this thing. There it is. It's what you call the model's history. All right, let's get into it real quick. All right, we're talking about specifications first. This is from 1962 to 1970. Most powerful model was the 1970 455 V8. Engine type was a V8. Yes, it was. Displacement 455 cubic inch. Transmission was a 3-speed automatic. Power was 370. And then the top speed was 130 miles per hour. Okay, so the first year of the Wildcat was 1962. It says the first Wildcat introduced as a part of Buick's Invicta model lineup, powered by 325 base horsepower, 401 cubic inch V8. 1963, we moving in hot with the sports coupe body style is augmented by a 4-door hardtop and a 2-door convertible. Okay, and in 1964, we have an optional 340, 360 base horsepower with 425 cubic inch V8 introduced, along with new 4-door sedan. So that's when a 4-door came in, 1964. Now, 1965. Okay, we have an all-new styling, sees Wildcat sharing body work with Buick LeSabre. And of course, now we move it all the way up to 1970, baby, with final model has most powerful standard engine at 370 base horsepower. That is, ladies and gentlemen, my read for the Wildcat. Okay, from 1962 to 1970. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, please like, share, subscribe this video to Hot Rods and Horsepower with more videos like this. Please comment. Thank you and peace.